AK here with another video. It's been a couple of days, maybe a week till the last upload, but that's okay. So today, as you know, we kind of do those versus matchups. I bring up some that have been done before, and we're kind of going to be doing that today. So on one side we have Gogeta from Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. People seem to put him on this high tier level of like not omnipotence, but like he broke the dimensions with Broly. He broke a dimension. It's dimensional feats. Gogeta's a multiversal threat. Easily, if Red God Goku was when he was fighting Beerus, it would make sense that Gogeta is at least low multiversal to high. I would say probably high multiversal, just because Gogeta is made up of Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and Goku. And Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and Goku by themselves are like mid multiversal to low multiversal. So yeah, there's that. And his speed is just absolutely ridiculous. It's MFTL, just out the door kind of speeds. You get what I'm saying? Don't want to do calcs for that. We know that he is just insanely fast. The speed of light is like nothing to these guys at this point. It's nothing. And we're going to be debunking why Jiren would beat Gogeta. And a lot of people will be like, oh, no, he won't. Like, he beat Broly, so therefore he would Broly beat Jiren. False. Again, this is going to be kind of a lengthy video just because I have a lot of points to make, arguments to go over, and facts to explain. But since we kind of got Gogeta out of the way a little bit there, we know what he does. He fights Broly. It takes Goku and Vegeta to fuse to fight Broly to beat this guy. No MUI is used because you cannot use a technique in fusion if both sides do not know it. If one knows it and the other does not, you can't use that technique. Hence how they don't use Kaioken. Or hence when they use a Kamehameha, it's a super Kamehameha. It's like both. You get the point. Anyway, so let's go on Jiren. So there's talk before you even meet him about a guy that is as strong as the God of Destruction or stronger. So we get the impression like, yeah, this guy is very strong. We know that Gods of Destruction can destroy planets with a tap of a finger, and that's it. They literally can destroy a planet like that. And Champa and Beerus' fight was putting the universe up in turmoil. They could have destroyed the universe by just fighting. So you have these beings that can, just by fighting, and they're pissed. They were pissed off at each other, so they probably weren't holding back. Casually just throwing each other through planets, like it's just nothing at all. They're just, oh yeah, through a planet. And it does nothing to them. It literally does nothing, no damage at all to these guys. So to have someone that is rumored to be, if not stronger than these guys, is just, at the time, unfeasible. We're just like, wow, we see guys like Hit, we see Goku, and Hit, we're like, oh, he can skip time, so he's probably one of the strongest in the verse at the time. And yeah, I would agree. He bodied Vegeta with no difficulty at all. Beat Goku until Goku pretty much overpowered his ability. He was moving so fast that he, in a sense, couldn't move, skip through time. It was weird. Subjective, but whatever. So the first time we see Jiren fight Goku, Goku tries out pretty much every form, and Jiren just kind of is not impressed by base, Super Saiyan, or Super Saiyan 2 at all. He literally tanks the Kamehameha, and it's not even hitting him, it's just stopping right here and just going around him. What? Another thing, when Goku went God, the form that shook the entire macrocosm of Dragon Ball Super, and this is before Goku absorbed the ki into his base and whatever, stopped it with a finger. So you have a Super Saiyan God Goku that is at least hundreds of times stronger than when he fought Beerus, stopped by a finger. Yeah. And Beerus said he was using 70% of his power when he fought Goku, but that was retconned, I believe. I personally would say he was using 30 to 40%. just because when Goku went Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, Beerus was like, oh, he was like a little where he was worried, but Whis was like, oh, do you think he could beat you now? And Beerus was like, no, he can't beat me yet. So I personally believe that Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken would not beat Beerus. It wouldn't make sense. He has Ultra Instinct, so yeah, GG. Anyway, moving on. So Goku goes blue, and Jiren actually is like, okay, alright, I have to put in some effort, which I would say is like 10% of his power. If that. So, that's my guess. I'm not saying that's a factual evidence number, so don't call me out on that, please. Thanks. And he does, the Goku, we see him landing some blows, but it's not doing anything. And over time, we see Jiren just over-eclipse Super Saiyan Blue. When he goes Kaioken, Jiren's still like, okay. Blinks it away. Literally, blinks it away. Blinks Kaioken away. He's like, nope. And just Goku gets thrown to the side. He hit him like multiple times within like a second or less. Jesus. And you guys think Broly can beat Jiren? And he was having a problem with Blue. Weird. That's weird. Weird. Like, he would have beaten Goku and Vegeta, but he was not throttling them like Jiren was, bro. Jiren was like, he was bitch smacking these guys like they're fucking pests, bro. Fast forward. Goku gets Kaioken times 20. Okay, backtrack, actually. I skipped over when he went Omen. So, Goku fires the Universe 7 Spirit Bomb at Jiren. And again, I'm going to stress this like Seth the Programmer does. He blinks it away. That's it. Blinks it away. Nothing. No effort, bro. Stop. And Goku gets UI. Fights Jiren. And Jiren is still combating this form. Like, he's not losing. He's fighting this form pretty evenly. A god tier form. UI is confirmed a god-like form. It is used by the gods of destruction and angels. Yeah. And then when Goku went to fire like off his craziest attack, his final hit in UI, Jiren was like, this is your limit, and just held him there. And I just want to say that Jiren looked absolutely ripped in that scene. Like, he was just like, yeah, that's your limit, dog, and just threw him. So, yeah, Jiren would win. He won that first round against UI. And then, down the road, we see him fight UI again. This time, Goku actually does land hits, and it's going much better because Goku does adapt to UI and does get stronger with it every time he uses it. It just makes sense. He wouldn't just stay at the same level. It just makes sense. So he literally progresses with UI, and this time he closes his eyes and he's literally just going up and saying like he's letting his body work, and it's working. That's UI. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to think of everything else. You're just supposed to think of that fight. Fuck. So, but again, Jiren is not losing. It is a pretty fair battle. We're gonna pause that. I'm gonna tell you right now, if Goku whipped out UI and Broly, over, done. He would have beat him. How the fuck would Broly adapt to that? Please tell me how he's adapting to that. He's not getting a godlike form, bro. It's not gonna happen. It's not. Broly, his mind is too insanely crazy to just calmly have UI. It's not gonna happen. Broly would get utterly just trashed on by probably Omen UI. It's a form that literally moves on its own, bro. Broly can't keep up with that. He was struggling against Blue Gogeta, which is weaker than UI. End of story. You cannot get stronger than UI in a Saiyan form. It would not make sense to put Gogeta above Mastered Ultra Instinct. Mastered UI. And let's get into that. So when Goku goes MUI, Jiren throws his strongest attack at him, and he just takes it and just whips it away. Does land some hits on Jiren, but then Jiren finally powers up. He's like, yeah, this is my true power. And what does he do? Fights Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. And he does very fucking well for a long time. He's actually pushing him back. Back at a time that, Goku has to get powered up again and, his spirit up again. But yeah, I mean, Jiren was definitely wearing down MUI Goku, and MUI Goku his first time going Omen shook the world of Void. An infinite-sized realm confirmed. 4D. Jiren and Goku are 4D. Okay? They're both fourth dimensional, infinite 3D. It's not even up for debate. Please try to argue that. You're going to lose. I promise you. They're 4D. Come at me. So, Jiren and Goku are 4D. Also, Jiren does transcend time. He fucking walked through time when Hit stopped him with it. He just literally walked through time. I don't know which more you guys need from me here. Gogeta is not. He's not walking through time, bro. Like, yeah, he would be stronger than Blue Goku. Obviously, it would make sense, but MUI is just no. The feats are too big for MUI, dude. The feats that MUI showed are just astronomically crazy. He shook an infinite realm. And yeah, Broly does get more powered up as the fights go on, but that doesn't matter. So, yeah, kind of at the end of the day, Jiren poops all over Gogeta. Just because of the fact he was thrashing Vegeta and Goku's newer forms, times 20 Goku, and Vegeta in his Evolution Blue. Like, he trashed both of those forms with no... He really wasn't even trying that hard, like maybe 30%, 40, maybe. I don't put Gogeta at that level. He didn't shake time. He broke a dimension. That's cool. Goku shook an infinite realm. In, like, I guess you could say a base UI. First UI, I guess he used, Omen. So, and a lot of you guys will agree with me. It doesn't make sense to put Gogeta above Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku because it's, again, a god tier form. And it has been debated multiple times that Gogeta would not beat Beerus. He cannot beat Beerus. Again, Beerus has UI. How would a being without UI fight a being with UI? Well, yeah, Jiren, because he powered up to almost like a form near UI. Okay, you have to be that strong to combat it. And Jiren transcended Gods of Destruction power levels. And Goku only claimed that Broly could be as strong as. He said he could be as strong. That is not a fucking statement that says Broly is stronger than Beerus. That was never stated. So, if you're saying that he can, it's just fucking headcanon. So, at the end of the day, MUI Goku is 4D, easily. Transcends time itself and space. Yeah, Gogeta does not do that. He broke a dimension, which is cool, but it was never confirmed where that dimension was, if time existed in that dimension. There was space around them, so it was an area of space. It wasn't infinite. So yeah, pretty much where I'm at is Jiren would definitely beat Gogeta. It wouldn't make sense if you throttled both. Peak SSJ times 20 Kaioken Blue and Evolution Vegeta. Throttled them both. And in the movie, they didn't even have those forms. They were just base blue. So you're telling me, logically, that these upgraded forms, Evolution Blue and SSJ times 20, are not as strong as the base Super Saiyan Blue. That's pretty much it right there. That's the argument right there. Jiren beat up MUI, Gogeta Evolution, and times 20 Goku. And you guys still think that Jiren cannot beat Gogeta. Ridiculous. It would be a fight, yes. Jiren would be like, oh, I have to try. And that's it. It'd be over. Like, the power is just insanely different. And no, Broly's not beating Jiren either. Jiren would be like, oh, he's progressing faster, so I need to kill him, and he would kill him. Or just make him so maimed that he couldn't do anything, so. Pretty much, yeah, Jiren wins. Just feats alone show it. If you guys have anything to say about it, please drop comments below. And subscribe. Thank you.